Well, good morning, YouTube, and welcome back to Everything RV with Dave. If you take a look, I've got my happy shirt on, and I'm happy because I have the truck hooked up to the RV, and that's a happy time for me. It's been a few weeks, and we're getting ready to head across Pennsylvania. And if you've been following me, you know that I really don't like to drive interstate. I like the smaller roads. We're probably going to go up and catch 31 and run 31 over to where it connects on to the Lincoln Highway, Route 30, going across Pennsylvania. It's not very crowded. It's a little bit slower. But I want to show you something about my RV that one of my followers pointed out to me, and I'm glad he did. Although it didn't make that much of a difference in how the RV sits or how the hitch works, it does give me a little bit more room. Let me show you what I'm talking about. All right, this is my centerline hitch. And what I had done before, and it was wrong, this I had turned around, flipped the whole thing around, and this was down lower. So this distance from here to here was much less. And it made it a little bit more difficult to get these holders in, the bracket holders. So he made a comment on one of my videos because he had a lot of experience with installing these, and he said you have them on backwards. So I looked at it and I said, yeah, you know what, he's probably right. So I go ahead and turn them around, and now I have a lot of room to put these, holders in. So I do thank him. Now, the one thing, it didn't make that much of a difference in how the hitch worked, because this distance from here to the ground is the same as what it was when they were flipped around. So, but it really does make a difference in putting the bracket holders in. So I want to thank him. And it just goes to show you that no matter how much you think you know about anything, you can always learn. And I do appreciate it. When I first bought the RV 5 years ago, I knew very little about things, RVing. But the RV place I bought the RV from would not put my hitch on. And I bought my hitch off of Amazon because I saved like $500 by me doing it. So I literally had to put the brackets on myself over at the RV place in Pennsylvania in a church parking lot without really knowing what I was doing. I did get the setup correctly in the fact that for actually keeping the RV where it's supposed to be, putting the right amount of stress, on the equalizing hitch. My truck is perfectly level with all the weight. The RV is level. I went through the whole procedure with the truck. It was about measuring the wheel wells and all that kind of stuff. So, but I did not know about which direction the brackets went. So I'm glad that he let me know. And when we get to our first stop, I'll give you a little bit of indication of where we are. It is a place I've been before, and I really do like it. So buckle up. Let's take a ride across Pennsylvania. So I've made it to my first stop in Pennsylvania, and like I said, this is a place I've been before, and it's right on Route 30, and it's only about 1.5 miles from Route 31. About 2 miles further up on Route 30, 31 connects, and this is called Shawnee State Park, and I really do like this state park. It's always quiet. It's not very busy because I think we usually stay during the week. Yeah, let me show you my little setup here and where I'm at. I'm actually in number 70. So here I am in 70, and they're not paved. They're stone, but they're level. And there really is not very many people here during the week. And again, it's past the end of summer. This being into September. The leaves are starting to turn a little bit as we came through the Laurel Highlands. And today was all rainy. So it was a wet trip across the mountains. But if you're ever in this part of the country in Pennsylvania on the Lincoln Highway, and it's called Shawnee State Park. A lot of trees. And this particular site that I'm at, which is number 70, it has 30 amp power. There's not any water here, but there are spigots throughout the park. But just to give you a little bit of an idea of how quiet it is. Tomorrow we're going to leave here and jump on the Lincoln Highway and continue over towards the Philadelphia area. And I've got a spot picked out over there. It's at a paid campground, which I don't go to very often. But out of convenience, it's a little bit closer to where we're going to be spending a couple days. We're going for a birthday party, but we normally like to try to go to a place called French Creek, and it's a state park that is, well, it's a little bit west of Philadelphia, but it was completely booked up for the weekend, so we ended up having to go to a regular paid park, which I probably go to once a year, whether I need to or not. I like state parks. I like free. I like Corps of Engineers, if you keep watching. Now, I'm not going to do a video on this park, so at the end of this video, I will leave a link to Shawnee Park, a video which I have done in the past. And if you do enjoy these videos, please reach down there and hit the like button. It sure helps me out. And I will see you on my next video.